tree at the end of the world. Watch the waves fall apart on the shores. Just enjoy the perfect white noise. It's just the way that everything goes. Better the devil you know. Must be hard for you. Who's up in the top-down view? I'm not really sure which upon the wide. Sure, I've seen your song. I'm humming alone. Never listen to the words that would say true in the familiar faces in the haze, and the mind makes the lines distinction. There's only one choice left to make, and if that's the way that everything goes, better the devil that I know. The devil that I know. The devil that I know. Better the devil that I know. Time has unreal. Our lives are made trivial things. Still
Look at the Trailblazers, focused as they walked into the locker room earlier. Their job's basic tonight, get a W on their home court. Hello and welcome to Saturday night with the rivalry games, Grant. Always extra spicy, especially when they feature teams from the same conference.
Ooh, I like a little spice. But remember, only one team per conference gets to the final. So that's going to naturally develop some rivalries here and there. So tonight should be a really competitive game.
Now Denver's starting five. They've got Nikola Jokic. Jonathan Kuminga is out there with Michael Porter. Then it's Moody, and it's Anderson in at the one. Ayton against Kuminga. To the middle. Five on the clock. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Nikola Jokic.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one. Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Anderson finds Kuminga. Oh, what a play! It's snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Here's Frazier. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Now here's Jokic in the game against Philadelphia. Very impressive.
3 misses to start the game. Still trying to break the seal on that hoop.
Ayton, a screen on Anderson. Out to the wing. To the wing on the left. To the left side wing. Pass to Frazier. Jacks up a three. They get it back. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Here's Jokic. The Blazers making their last shot. Outside, Anderson. And here's Jokic. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
They set the pick to the paint, to the left wing. It's intercepted. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Trailblazers have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. And when you watch this Nuggets team, Clark, their chemistry on the court is obvious.
Yeah, B.A., the pieces just fit, and fit quite nicely. Give a lot of credit to the front office, doing a good job drafting, and then finding the right veterans to complement who they already had.
Now here's Anderson, taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
Counted. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Pass to Frazier. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. The three. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Outside, Anderson. Jokic with it. Outside, Anderson. Over to the wing. Moody from outside. Rebound by the Trailblazers. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Denver.
Last year, as expected, they had very little trouble against these guys.
Yeah, you know, these are 2 teams clearly on opposite ends of the continuum in this conference. I mean, this is a team they rightly feel they can beat every time they take the court with them.
Now a timeout called by Denver, coming off that win against the Sixers.
It really was the strength of their D helping them to force a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, and causing a lot of turnovers, as you well know, means cashing in on those opportunities, which really can put a team in a bad way in a hurry.
And a chance to look at the block shot numbers over the last few seasons for him.
And rim protecting is an area where he's come a long way over these past couple of seasons. You can see the increase in blocks over that time, and that shows his commitment to the defensive side of the ball.
Even with the D right in his face, Porter Jr. gets it to go down. That took a lot of concentration.
Down low. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Pass to Kuminga. Back to Anderson. Up top, Porter. Releases. From the top of the key, he buries it.
Well, the mechanics of Porter Jr.'s shot are just so efficient. Almost automatic. Gets the ball and puts it right up into the shooting pocket.
Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Now here's Anderson. He picked up 10 in his last game. And there's Kuminga. That one's good on the assist by Anderson. Anderson's got 3 assists in the game. They set a pick. Here he goes. Here's Frazier. Off the mark there with a 3.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Porter. Shoots over Ayton. Porter, the pass to Jokic. Second shot opportunity. And he hits the jump shot.
I know Jokic would perhaps rather find penetration, but he can hit these mid-range looks as well.
Count that one. 14 points for him.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's Anderson. Yet to see a basket. Out left to the wing. With the fadeaway. And that one drops.
So far, he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
You know, we hear the term point forward a lot. Clark, is it fair to call Nikola Jokic a point center?
I don't have any issues with it, B.A. I mean, he facilitates as a big guy with the ball in his hands like a guard at times. So point center works, but he's more than that. He's your 2-time MVP is what he is.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
To the wing, right side. Here's the 3. The rebound by Moody. The Nuggets trail. Outside, Anderson. Right wing. Fires from deep. And it's Portland with a rebound. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. After the basket by Portland. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
First in assists, and they're leading the league in blocks. This team protects the rim. They play with tremendous passion on defense.
And it's no secret the league is definitely more offensive-oriented nowadays. And they are the best of the bunch in following that trend, leading the league in points per game. Now here's Gordon. He also had a big impact in that win against the 76ers. Knocks down the long J.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
To the inside, and he dunks it down.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Pulls up on the wing. Bull grabs the board.
The defender takes away his space and any chance of him making that shot.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second team foul.
And he makes a first.
At the line for Portland, number 39.
And he can't hit the second. And it's Jokic with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. They trail by 7. Richardson finds Gordon. Outside Richardson. It's stolen away. Now the Blazers on the move. Counted. And the Trailblazers lead by 9.
Smith showing outstanding concentration on these hard shots, even as he's getting hit.
And stolen by Bull. Now the Blazers on the move. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. The Nuggets making a switch here. The free throw drops for Bull.
When you've got an imposing force like Bobo, you expect to see him at the line a lot.
Jokic a screen. Pass to Chanchar. Jokic with it to end the run, and he sinks the layup. Jokic has got 8.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Good D by Jokic.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Gordon outside. The three. Bol grabs the board. It'll count. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer! Are you kidding?
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And so it's Portland, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They hold a... Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Portland.
They've made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
We've got Jackson, Smith out there with Thompson. Then it's Bol. That's the group for Portland starting the second. Covered by Smith. For three, Gordon. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Man, I like seeing Gordon stretch his range a little bit. I mean, the three-point shot is still a work in progress for him, but I think he's only going to get better the more experience he gets shooting it from there.
Here's Bol. And finished off by Bol.
Great job setting him up. The timing of the pass was key.
And Klay Thompson picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Richardson's checked in for the Nuggets.
And for the Nuggets, number 8, Josh Richardson.
Pass to Cancar. Out to the right wing. The three is up. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Jackson for three. 6 on the shot clock. From outside the arc, sends it home from three-point land. Jackson's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Smith against Richardson. Pass to Gordon. Here's Cancar. Inside. Back to Shamet. Lets it go from deep. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Like the presence of mind displayed there by Gordon. He plays well within the offensive sets and is really a selfless player.
Bol, a screen on Richardson. Smith with it, and Jokic picks him up defensively. And Grant, these days, more and more teams emphasize the importance of switch defense.
It's so true in the modern NBA, BA. Every team has to be able to switch to take away a lot of the action of the offensive team. So having defenders who can guard multiple players on the court is a must.
The Trailblazers have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. There's a screen by Bol. Jackson for 3. Drains the triple. Jackson's got 6.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Pass to Jokic. Portland grabs the miss. Bol's got 5 rebounds in the game. There's Jackson with the 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Shamet passes to Cancar. Outside Richardson. From the right block, the D looking helpless to stop Jokic.
And you can see the focus and the concentration by Jokic because he knows he has a mismatch because of his height and touch against the defense.
They set the pick. There's Jackson with the 3. Jackson with another miss. Denver has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. And Gordon with the big finish.
And that's Gordon's game now. You can't give him room to hit the launch pad, because if he does, he's throwing it down every time.
Timeout called, Portland. So both teams changing it up here. Well, you'd rather not put these guys on the line. The top free throw shooting teams in the last month. Portland in second.
And looking at last month, this team really got it done from the charity stripe. Whenever you found them, they made sure to make you pay for that mistake. Solid defensive squad, finishing in the top half of the league in terms of opponent scoring. You like seeing them be intense on this end of the floor.
And you said they're second in the NBA in points off turnovers. That's all you need to know about this team. Not only do they cause mistakes, they capitalize on them. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Right side, Kuminga launches it. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3. The Trailblazers have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian. Commissioner Adam Silver maintains that he is not against shortening the regular season. He said, quote, the fact that teams are focused on load management and players are resting, it sends a message. And while he doesn't want to be tradition-bound, guys, he said whatever happens, they'd ensure every team visits every city at least once per season.
It's an interesting point there from the commissioner. Thanks, Allie. Šarić checks in for Denver. Porter Jr. comes in for Shamet. Snatched away. And here we go. The Nuggets on the fast break. Porter from outside. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
Just an uncanny ability to make shots from the corner. Porter Jr. using his skill set.
Let's go with a 3. Tries again. And the layup is up and in. Give him 23.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Outside, Anderson. Kuminga against Jackson.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Anderson. Outside Kuminga. Pass to Moody. Back to Kuminga. Just 5 on the clock. Shot from the wing. Anderson can't get it to go.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Down low. There's the double team with Porter. 3-pointer. Jackson outside. To the inside. There's the 3. Gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
Pass to Porter. Kicks it out to Anderson. Here's Moody. Outside, Anderson. Back to Kuminga. The 3. Buries it from 3. Kuminga's got 5 now.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
To the middle. Soft touch off the glass. And the Trailblazers lead by 13.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Outside Porter. Screen by Gordon. The 3 is up. And it's Portland with a rebound. At one point, they led by 16. After this one, they're off to Dallas to take on the Mavericks. That game kicks off what will be a lengthy 7-game trip for them.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Anderson passes to Kuminga. Here's Moody. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Philadelphia. Kuminga's shot is off. And so it's Ayton with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. 15-point game.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Well, Clark, with the majority of the regular season behind us, you think teams start looking ahead on the schedule to see who's coming?
Sure they do, but they'll say they don't. At least coaches and front office members, that is. The players just go out and continue to ball. But they know who's coming to town.
Frazier, he's checked in for Portland. Here's Porter. He's got 7. Here's Anderson. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. The free throw drops for Anderson.
Shooting for Denver.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting 56% for the second quarter. To the paint. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga.
Now, early on, he was forcing his way to the line. But in the second period, he's kind of taking what the defense gives him.
Up top, Anderson. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Pass to Moody. Ayton against Gordon. Clock at 6. The Nuggets need to get one up. Moody from outside. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Nails it from 3. 5 points in the game.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Anderson can't get it to go.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
And the layup falls. He's got 34.
He's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Can they get it? Can't connect, making him 1 for 6 from the field.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
Out to the right wing. And Anderson over to help. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Now here's Ayton. An 11-point game for him in the win against Phoenix.
And he was a monster on the glass. Really helped them control that part of the game. And they've really managed to dominate inside.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Gordon, right side.
That's a foul he wanted to avoid, and he definitely doesn't want to pick up his 3rd before the half.
14 foul.
32 seconds left in the first half of this game. Here's Kuminga. Makes the most of the high percentage shot. Kuminga's got 7 points.
He kept his cool despite the double team and finds the open man.
From deep. Knocks it down from distance.
He's finally started to settle down here in the second quarter. Just needed to work up a sweat.
And here's Porter outside. That one's off, and now he's 3 for 6. Porter with the steal. That shot off the mark. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points, looking good. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm with Coach Mike Malone. Coach, how concerned are you by the lack of urgency and execution in the first half?
Yeah, very concerning. You know, our starters weren't ready to play. They jumped us, tried to go to our bench, get them in the game. They took us out of our offense, so we didn't really have any flow on either end of the floor.
You have to get back to being you in that second half. Thanks, Coach Malone.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Welcome, everybody. Let's get right to it. It's been nothing short of a tremendous challenge for the Denver Nuggets.
They have to stay attached to shooters because they're getting torched. I want to see them fighting on the screens, getting those hands up. Don't be lazy.
They've certainly dug themselves a hole. Might take a couple of big runs to climb out of it. Let's go now to our NBA power rankings and see how that last leg of the season is shaking out. Shaking a leg. Whatever.
Taking a look here at Denver, we've seen a dip in their play. One they can ever afford with a month just left in the regular season.
Yeah, this is when you want to turn up, not phase out. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. On the court for Denver, Jonathan Kuminga is out there with Nikola Jokic. Then it's Michael Porter, then it's Moody, and it's Anderson in at the point guard.
It's basically been all him. I mean, he scored most of the points himself.
Pass to Jokic. Now here's Porter.
Trailblazers foul, number 39. First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Kuminga, beyond the arc. And it's Portland with a rebound.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Second team foul.
Outside, Anderson. Pass to Jokic. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Tonight it's been all Joker all the time. He's been pouring it on here.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough. That's his fourth foul. I'm sure he recognizes the situation because number 5 will put him in a rough, tough spot.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in.
You know, I think this is a shot Porter Jr. has to continue to knock down because, after all, he's out there to stretch the floor, so he's got to cash in from there.
To the middle. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. He's got 42.
On fire to start the second half. 4-5 from the field.
Pass to Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
You know, for all of his agility and craftiness, the slick moves, Jokic not afraid to go old school and just throw it down on you.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Anderson passes to Jokic. Over Ayton. No good there.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure. Yep, he's their leading scorer in this game, and he's been the dominant figure today, no doubt about it.
Denver's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Here's Anderson. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Anderson's got his second bucket of the night. The Trailblazers have gone 6 of 7 and appearing confident in this half. Cuts off the pass. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
The Nuggets have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Anderson passes to Jokic, and the dunk by Jokic.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
Shot clock at 6. Trailblazers got to hurry, got to get up a shot. Such a wide open look. 14 points for him.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes, they last days.
Here's Frazier. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
For Denver, they've gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbows. I mean, he's doing whatever it takes.
The fader off the left rim and out.
I think in that situation, it was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
Porter, the pass to Anderson. Now Jokic. Outside, Anderson. Out to the right wing. Here's Jokic. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Stolen by Anderson. Looking to get it going. Driving to the basket. And he lays it up and in. Anderson's got his 3rd bucket of the night. The Trailblazers have gone 8 of 12 from the floor in the third quarter. Shakes him. Good. He hits again.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Denver's gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Fires the 3. And it's Portland with a rebound. Here's Frazier. Good! That's another bucket!
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Outside, Anderson. Pass to Jokic. Here's Moody. Outside, Anderson. 4 on the clock. And here's Jokic outside. Cash money. Out of his 14 attempts, he's drained 9 of them.
Hey, if you're not right up on Jokic, he's going to bury that shot every time.
Pass to Frazier. Fires from deep. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And he gets it to go.
The entire defense was frozen footed. Nobody picked up the shooter.
Time called here. The Trailblazers decide to talk it over. A different look for Denver. Šarić checks in for Nikola Jokic. Gordon comes in for Kuminga. And it's Shamet in for Moody.
It's a tornado of t-shirts. Who's looking for some new swag?
Here in March, things are heating up. Let's check out the teams in the West. You look at the Trailblazers, a fantastic season so far for them. First place in the conference. And of course, Denver, 5 spots from the top.
Checking out Portland, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Up top, Gordon. Now here's Porter. Defense right on him. He got a piece of it. Here's Frazier with the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Frazier's got 8 points. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Well, you have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks, too.
I love the fact they've done tremendous work on the offensive glass. A lot of second chance opportunities as they've kept that ball alive.
Pass to Smith. There's a screen. Takes it inside. Here's Frazier. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
A tale of 2 halves. After a slow start, he's turning his offense around.
And there's the call on Dennis Smith. That's his first foul of the game. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. Čančar's checked in for the Nuggets.
Substitution on the court.
Gordon, the pass to Čančar. Here's Shamet. Lets the 3 fly. That shot missing.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Smith into the lane. Takes the 3. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
As bad as he was in the first half, that's how good he's been since.
Tipped away. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. Looking at the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that have been consistently dominant on the offensive end of the floor over the last month. Number 1, the Blazers.
It's been a long month for anybody who plays these guys. I mean, they've been shooting the lights out, and it's been game after game after game.
Čančar gets a very good look and converts. Čančar's got his first bucket in this one. Portland has gotten 4 threes to fall out of 5 attempts here in the third. And it's Smith penetrating. Pass to Bol. And finished off by Bol.
Really good screen that time. Then Bol with the quick roll.
44 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
40 seconds left in the third quarter. Now here's Smith. Not a lot of room. Bol, no good. The Nuggets shooting at about 44% so far. Puts it up from 17. Porter gets the bucket. Porter's got 12 points in the game.
The pull-up has been a part of Porter's game since he entered the league, but he continues to work on it. It's looking more and more fluid.
Smith into the lane. They set the screen. Here's Frazier. Smith right side. The 3-ball. Fires in the triple. Frazier's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Klay Thompson. He's out there with Dennis Smith. And it's Frazier in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Here's Jokic. No good with a jumper from the wing.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Time called here. The Trailblazers decide to talk it over.
And your Trailblazers use the
The Nuggets making a switch here. Saric checked in. And the Trailblazers shooting at a fantastic 68% from the floor. Smith outside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Nikola Jokic.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Here's Shamet. Jokic with a screen on Smith. Down low. And the dunk by Jokic.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Here are the Blazers with the ball. Here's Frazier to the wing on the left. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
5th personal foul.
And he drops the first. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic. Both shots good from the stripe.
And really strong at the line since the break.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Saric, a screen on Smith. And the basket by Shamet.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
They set the pick. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Can't leave anybody open around Smith. I mean, he finds them quickly. Love his court awareness.
Gordon with a screen on Smith. Gordon outside. Puts up a 3. It's deflected. To the inside. Another one falls. Amazing. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Here's Shamet, covered by Smith. Shamet passes to Porter. He buries it from 3.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Smith outside. Doesn't go that time. Denver has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Here's Cancar. Outside Porter. It's Shamet on the wing. Pass to Cancar. Takes a 3. And another 3 for Denver.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
For Portland, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. There's a screen. Inside. And another one. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Pass to Frazier. Driving in. Book it again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
We highlight Thompson's scoring often, but right there, just a great read to get it to the open teammate.
And there's the call on Dennis Smith. That's his third foul so far. Anderson's checked in for the Nuggets.
Substitution on the court.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by.
With 4 personals now, they'll have to be extremely careful the rest of the way.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Chanchar's checked in.
Number 32, Vlatko Cancar.
Here's Anderson. To the middle. Here's Porter. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Bulls got rebound number 8 here already in the game. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Scoring this much while shooting this well. Insane.
For Denver, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Here's Anderson. Tipped. He's guarded by Porter. Kicks it out to Jackson. Launches a 3. He goes up again. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Denver Nuggets. On Monday, they'll kick off a homestand, starting with the Memphis Grizzlies. Then on Wednesday, it'll be the Golden State Warriors coming to town.
And looking at the Timberwolves matchup, they obviously have the upper hand coming into that one. But don't expect a blowout. It could turn into a real battle.
DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Portland. With the putback.
Aaron Gordon.
For Portland, they've gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. And there's a pick. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Anderson passes to Porter. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Yeah, Ayton has all the physical gifts of a great shot blocker. Size, length, and agility. And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Denver has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Lets it go from 14. Anderson gets the bucket.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
Jackson outside. Gordon left side. 6 to shoot. And got it! Another basket!
Never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long time.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
It's tipped. Kicks it out to Jackson. Anderson covers to the paint. From downtown, sinks the tray.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Here's Saric. That one falls.
Saric knows he has the touch needed to capitalize inside.
Now Portland with it. They're on a 17-6 run. He's guarded by Porter. Over to the left wing from behind the arc. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
Woo! That man is laser. And what a moment it is for him and this fan base. Setting the scoring record for a game. He deserves to soak it all in.
So many great players have donned this jersey, but yet it's his name at the top of the list. For the Nuggets, Nikola Jokic is checked in for Saric. Kuminga comes in for Gordon, and Moody is subbed in for Cancar. Now Anderson. Yep, count it. Anderson's got 10 points here in the second half.
With the ball on the string, just getting anywhere he wants to go.
Pass to Ayton. Jacks up a three. Hits the three-pointer. Great game for him. Double-double now.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
No good on that one. He hits the second from the line. Portland has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
Never good to lose a player to fouls, but fortunately, he's not the only talent they have. They got other guys that can fill his spot.
The Nuggets have gotten 8 of 15 during the fourth quarter, and so they foul intentionally.
They're going to win it, so he should just relax.
Smith, he's checked in for Portland, and he can't get the first one.
Number 16.
And the second free throw is good.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Another bucket! Wow!
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. To the inside. Knocks it loose.
2 minutes in the game. 2 minutes.
And again, it's Portland with a three.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
And he commits the intentional foul. And he knocks down the first one.
Anderson. 2 shots.
And Anderson drops them both. Portland has gone 4 of 6 from deep thus far in the fourth. Good work defensively by Gordon. And the Nuggets shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Ayton with it, guarded now by Anderson. Ball's going up the court.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
First one falls for him. It's both from the stripe. Here's Anderson. And so they choose to intentionally foul. The first one falls.
Anderson at the line for 2.
And Anderson drops them both. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
Let's look at the score.
Oh, connects again.
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now third all-time for points in a game. 1 for the ages.
Well, he's cleared Wilt Chamberlain's 78 points. Next up is Kobe's 81. Either way, he is having a night to remember.
They set the pick. Puts it up from 12. Again! What an avalanche!
He is ripping through this defense and continues his assault on the record books.
Hey, and that score moves him into second place for most points in a game.
And to think he has eclipsed Kobe's mark of 81 and now has his sights set on 100. This is a game we'll be talking about for decades.
Second free throw, no good.
And this is the problem with playing from behind. Missing freebies takes on greater importance.
Timeout called. Portland. They're in front. 1:02 left in the fourth. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
Well, I tell you what, it's been so much fun watching him do his thing out here. I mean, the game is looking effortless for him, and he's riding that wave of confidence and momentum, which has allowed him to completely take over and dominate.
Hey, these fans love him so much, and when he gets it going, they respond. The crowd's energy fueled his performance. And a foul called on the way.